Salutations. Welcome back to I Speak and Not Preach with Joe on this beautiful day. Today's good word is Ephesians chapter 4, verses 31 to 32. And it says, "Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and slander be put away from you, along with malice. Be kind to one another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, as God has forgiven you." Isn't this the truth? For we're sinners, and some of us, on a larger level than others, but my mother would say, a sin is a sin is a sin is a sin, right? And we're all sinners. So it's important to not remove yourself from your own wrongdoings and or to judge a man simply by his, when there's things that we can be looking at introvertively to be better, so we are kinder to each other. See, a man that is healed wants to see another man that is healed. A man that is broken only knows how to surrender onto another man broken. So it is important and imperative that as you ask God forgiveness, you surrender forgiveness. And that does not mean, forgiveness doesn't always mean reconciliation. It does not mean that you go back to a scenario the way it was because you've forgiven someone. It means that you have made space for something new to be placed there, where there was anguish, where there was anger, where there was hatred, where there was disdain, where there was confusion, where there was madness, maybe. Forgiveness is necessary because it's good for your mind, your body, and your soul. And you can't be a hypocrite and ask God to forgive you and refuse to forgive others. So all I can tell you, that's why I always say, I don't wish a man ill, and not a man that wish me ill. I forgive him, for he not knows what he does. Because if he did, he would spend that time wishing him well instead of another man ill. So you forgive him. You don't dislike people because they're sick. You just understand that they are. And again, I hope forgiveness is in your heart, as it has surrendered me from a lot of things that was holding me in place. And when I forgave them and I forgave me, doesn't mean that I tolerate, that I will allow what has happened before or the scenarios that needed forgiveness. It just means that I take awareness that it's okay, people make mistakes, as I have. We're sinners. So again, I forgive them as God has forgiven me. And I hope that everyone does this and passes this forward, because when we do this, we become healthy collectively as a body. Otherwise, thank you for allowing me to share with you this day. I speak and not preach. Goodbye, Goodwritten, says the good Lord. Salvation and redemption is a choice, simply through remorse and repentance. And again, thank you for allowing me to share with you. I really appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and enjoy your day. Thank you again. Goodbye. Goodwritten, says the good Lord.